Hello my lovely little weasels, it is me, your host, well, the Gaming Weasel. Devstream 175 has finished and we have a lot of things to cover, so without any more dilly-dallying, let's move on to November 29th, Nora's Mix Volume 5, themed around fire and ice. Now, it seems pretty cool. I will be covering the full Nora's Mix when it does release, but here you go. If you haven't seen it by now, this is the ice armor set that you will get, the ice, I guess, shoulder plates and chest piece, and, well, of course, we do have a fire-themed Sayandana, which looks very, very dashing. December 7th is going to be the Game Awards, where DE will reveal the release date to the Whispers in the Wall update. My rough estimate, 23rd to the 26th of December, but that is just my estimate and it is not an official release date. Now, no pay to skip stories. This was a big thing a couple of weeks back and they're no longer going to be doing that. Now what they are going to be doing is making the stories easier in the sense that they're going to be basically decoupling MR from quests, so you can sort of play any quests once you unlock it, and that's basically it. You don't have to be MR 5, 6, 7 or 8, doesn't really matter. It doesn't really influence the quest. You can play it as long as you unlock it. Now, you will have a place where you can recap all your quests and see the recap of those quests that you have completed inside of the new tileset added in the Whispers of Wall update. I'm guessing it is going to be unlocked once you, before you start the new quest added into the game, but I'm not 100% sure. You do access it through the old PC, which is in the new tileset. And the second thing they're going to be doing is changing Initiate Pack. They're basically going to be adding a couple of more items, and you're going to be having enough MR XP to reach MR3, which is very nice. The new secondary, the Grimoire, a new actual weapon type, which is very, very good, coming with unique mods, which we do like a lot. This is basically going to be a book allowing you to cast spells, and that is pretty awesome, honestly, and I cannot wait to test this weapon out. Now, they did do a couple of changes to the Nechramech and Deimos. Now, you basically, if you didn't play Deimos and you didn't complete the vaults, you didn't do any of them, the Void Rig that you have to destroy its arms, and then a couple of its other parts, and then you can actually destroy the Nechramech. Well, now that is no longer the thing. You can basically just destroy it with just basically shooting it, and you don't have to, separately dismantle it. Now you can just basically insta-kill it. Now there will be a new Syndicate with the new update called the Cavia, and you will also be able to purchase new ports for the new Warframe here as well. And once we're talking about the new Warframe, Qorvex. Qorvex is our newest Warframe. I call him the cement frame. Honestly, he looks like a cinder block with a nuclear reactor as a core, so I'm going to be calling him cement frame from now on. And completing the quest will reward you the blueprints, the blueprint for the actual Warframe, and the Syndicate for the parts blueprint. Now, basically, his kit is all about radiation and stone, so he is sort of like a combination between Atlas and Oberon. Now, his passive is basically giving all your weapons radiation damage, which is very nice, I guess. I don't really find radiation that useful, but it is quite interesting. His first summons up to 2 pillars to the best of my knowledge, and inside of these pillars, enemies will get slowed down and also gain radiation procs, which is very good. This is also the helmet ability, so keep that in mind. Is it going to be reduced? We do not know yet. Second ability summons basically 2 walls from each side and then it crushes enemies. Now, if it's in the pillar, it will actually make it pulse faster. I'm guessing slowing down enemies more and the enemies gaining more radiation stacks. The third one is basically status resistance. Now, you gain charges by doing damage with radiation, which of course all your weapons have because of his passive, and the more stacks you have, the more resistance you gain to certain elements. You also do gain resistance from knockdown and stagger, which is very good, so you basically do not need your prime sure-footed. Is it gonna go up to 100%? I do not know. I'm guessing 90, but we will see. And his fourth, you fire a beam from your nuclear reactor, and that's basically it. If you do fire it in the pillars, it does make them pulse faster as well, but that's basically all we know. He does come with the signature Archgun, Mandonolan, I think I called it right. It's the name's up there. And it seems pretty cool, as two firing modes. One is a shotgun, one is a laser beam, and they're gonna be adding some more things to it, but we don't know yet. We have the new hammer, Arcane melee weapon, which looks pretty decent. It is a hammer, so I don't expect a lot from it, but we will see. And they did also buff up some of the Archguns as well, when you would deploy them with the Archgun deployer. Of course, some have increased damage, some have either punch through. It all really depends on the weapon, but they haven't shown any stats yet. Now, we have Tennokai Melee. Now, Tennokai Melee is basically, you're going to be putting sort of an adapter, or I guess a module inside of your ship, and this will give your melee weapons sort of a random chance of a proc that will basically give you a heavy attack for free without losing your, of course, multiplier. Now, actually combo count, sorry. One thing that they also added in is melee arcanes and exilis slots. This is going to be very interesting for many different builds, because we do not know what the melee arcanes are, neither do we know the exilis arcanes, so, or I guess the exilis mods, so this is going to be very, very interesting. We have 3 new game modes. You can see them up on the screen right now. We have the alchemy game mode, we have the natural cells, the new assassination as well. Now, the one that honestly intrigues me the most is the Nitro Cells one, but Alchemy mode is basically just combining different elements and just killing enemies. It is sort of an endless game mode. It actually is an endless game mode, so you can play that. But Nitro Cells, the new game mode, you basically, this is sort of a twist on Deimos Vaults. That you do, and you basically enter the tile set. You pick up a negative. If you're playing with a full squad, every one of you picks 1, but if you're playing solo, then you pick all 4 negatives, and then you basically go into the tile set and try to find the little vault, and that's basically it. And here you can get cool little rare mods and also resources as well. Now, we do also have a new game mode that sort of resembles mirror defense, but we do not know what this is. We also do have new Archon Shards. We have green, purple, and orange or yellow. I'm not quite sure, because we already have the Ember one, and Ember's orange, so I'm guessing it's yellow. And these are basically not going to be just stat increases. They could be, but some of them are going to give you interesting procs, like the green one, for example, giving you extra toxin damage, which is very, very good. Now, you'll be able to get these new shards and resources for the fusion of course, our old ones like red, blue, and amber, through playing the game mode, or I guess playing the new game modes and tileset as well. There is a new clan event, Gargoyle's Cry. There's no leaderboards here. It's just basically reach a certain point and you hit the goal, you get a reward, and it's going to be a Signa, which looks like this. That's a little floating thing that you only get through the little packages on what they added, the heirloom packages, yeah, but you get one for free here if you do get the goal, which is very, very good. Arcane Dissolution. Now, this is very good. This basically allows you to dissolve, or I guess recycle, your old arcanes that you do not need, and your spare arcanes, basically like mod. I guess when you sacrifice your mods and just gain resources, or I guess endo, it's going to be the same thing, but you have an NPC now inside of the new tile set that will trade them for relic packs, or sorry, arcane packs, and basically functions the same. You have different ones. I think there's 7 different ones, and here you can also have a chance of getting arcane energized, which is very, very good, but a slim one at that. The newest Prime Warframe is Gauss. He also comes with the Exceltra and the Aquarius Prime. It is coming in January, so that's pretty good. I'm guessing somewhere around here, the echoes of the Whispers on the Wall is going to appear. Honestly, Exceltra Prime, I'm incredibly excited about this, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Mobile is also coming in 2024. There are going to be a couple of betas on Android and also iPhone, but you know, that is something that is going to be coming in 2024 for a full release. And CrossSave, yes, CrossSave is dropping with the new update, but it's going to be dropping in phases yet again, so we don't have a full CrossSave, but we are slowly getting there. But that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, do leave a like, a comment, and do subscribe for more, and I will see you guys on the next one. This has been your lovely host, the Gaming Weasel, over and out.